Hi and welcome to another educational video on how I trade based on Camarilla pivot points, CPR and extended flow pivots. And we will be looking at Nifty and Bank Nifty. I am a typically Nifty and Bank Nifty trader. I take trades only based on Nifty and Bank Nifty on the 5-minute time frame. Today on the 30th of May, you could see that Bank Nifty and Nifty carried a bullish bias. Since the previous day, Bank Nifty had opened gap up and achieved all-time high and traded all around the day in that same zone. Today we did not have a very wide CPR, but the CPR was higher value, which meant that any open above the bottom central pivot would mean that the bias that is bullish will be confirmed. So we were supposed to trade only for the bullish side today. You can see in Bank Nifty that we had an open which was below the bottom central, but if you were to compare the third level of the Camarilla, this is the third level of the Camarilla for yesterday and this is the third level of the Camarilla for today, which is not as wide as the previous day, and price action has actually opened in Bank Nifty above the L3. So no matter what happens, the bias today was definitely supposed to be bullish, whether the open in Bank Nifty was above TC or BC or L3. The bias was definitely going to be bullish. And you can see in Bank Nifty the CPR was narrow, not wide at all, and in Nifty also it was not very wide, although a little bit wider than in Bank Nifty, but not very wide. And again, of course, Nifty opened above the CPR itself and the open was between the H3 and the L3. And you can see this first candle, which is a very strong bullish candle. So where is the best place to trade here? Whenever the price opens between the H3 and the L3, the best place to trade is somewhere around the day low, since the day low is at the same place where the L3 is placed. Why do we do that? Because we know that there are a lot of strong buyers in this area because of the strong price rejection from this area. So that is why whenever you see that there is a very big bullish candle, and this is, by the way, a very big bullish candle, in spite of the fact that it has a long wick and a very narrow body, but that doesn't matter. This is as strong as a full bodied candle. And as price shoots right through H4, it goes to H5, it takes resistance here, makes this pattern here, which is a shooting star pattern, and then it falls from there. But our area to buy is here where the buyers are present. And you could also see that the PDL was at the same location where the L3 support was located. So we had a very strong buying area at this point. So whenever you see that there is a nice buying going at an area, don't run behind price, don't chase price, wait for price to come back to that area, and then here look for reversal patterns that you are following, but ensure that you see that pattern at the support area. This in between is just noise. Forget about this. Don't trade here. So today it really did not show any reversal back to the day's low. By the way, the day's low was also an IBL, and you can see how early in the day the IBH and IBL were set. This is what I always keep talking about, that whenever you see a big wide initial balance, this was the high where you could see the initial balance, and somewhere here this candle was the 10:10 AM candle. So here was the IBH. And this wide range was set very early in the day, in the first two candles itself. So whenever the price action shows that the IBH and IBL are wide, it means that the price action will likely be trending either to the upside, whichever direction the wide initial balance is forming, or the price might stay sideways. It might touch or might not touch the initial balance high and low at all. So as I just told you, this is the 10:10 AM candle. You can see that this is the IBH and this is the IBL. And here, no matter what, the price could not touch the IBL at all today. This is how strong the buying was. The price was pressed down by the sellers here from the H5 pivot, and from there the price went up again. Again sellers tried to bring it down, again buyers pushed it up, again they tried to bring it down, again buyers pushed it up. Then the price fell till here, but it could not come right down to the L3, and this is where I was waiting with my order. So I would have punched my order, long order here at the L3 only, since the day low was also at the same place and the day low happens to be the IBL today. So it's a very high probability trade if I could have traded at the base of the first green candle, but it did not happen and price just shot up from just above the IBL. Now if you go to Bank Nifty, you will see that this is a big candle here with a big wick and a smallish red body. So that candle still indicates a bullish strength here. It will still indicate bullishness. It does not indicate bearishness, even though the candle is red in color. and you could see the Bank Nifty went right through the CPR. It took resistance at the H3 pivot, it came down, but since we had a bullish bias, an accepted bullish bias today, we were only supposed to look for long opportunities. But Bank Nifty also did not come back to the L3 pivot. Somewhere around the L3 or the day low is where I would have looked to trade, but I would have been happier today to trade in Nifty because Nifty had made a much wider initial balance and it had also given a nice push from the previous day low with a nice big wick with a very strong bullish candle, plus the L3 pivot located at the L3 candle, that is located at the same level. So I did not find any trade today. Looking at this price action, if we can see the levels for tomorrow, we have a narrow CPR tomorrow, not a very wide one, because price action basically has gone in a range today. The range was set within the first 1 hour itself. You can see that tomorrow we have the L3 pivot here at this level, and we have the CPR at this level and the H3 at this level. So any open above this area, that is the bottom central pivot, and we will be looking for trades maybe at the L3 pivot, or if it breaks the L3 and comes down to the L4, then we will look for long opportunities at the L4. For a bearish bias or for the bias to be rejected, we will have to see an open below this particular level of the L3. Any open below this level, then we will be looking for a bearish bias, or we will be looking to trade bearish tomorrow. But I don't think that market will open that low tomorrow. Anything can happen overnight, of course, but I personally don't think so with my experience. Bank Nifty has also closed above its CPR today, and we can see L3 and the BC at the same level here. So if the L3 and the BC are at the same level, it means that they will act as a strong support. So any open above this level, and we will look for trading opportunities at the CPR. That is long opportunities with target set at H3, as long as the open is between H3 and L3. So simple trading system, and I follow this very simple trading system, and I believe if you keep following that same simple trading system, then you will become profitable traders as well. Of course, these are no recommendations. These are just my experiences that I'm sharing here, and I hope you get to learn from my experiences. If you want, you can also mark a demand zone in Bank Nifty. This particular area can be or will act as a demand zone when price comes to it, because we have seen strong support at that level. So this particular level, being the 44,200 level, will act as a strong support in Bank Nifty. So guys, if you've seen this video so far, I hope you have liked this video. If you have, then please hit the like button, subscribe, also hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I post a new video. Thanks, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.